Welcome back here on EA Sports, along with Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski, looking forward to this one. I'll turn it down to ice level with my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro. What are you keeping tabs on tonight?
Well, both teams like to get their D up into the rush, and when you get a D into the offense, you try to create another layer of danger, but you have to realize you're going to expose yourself to a goal against two.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Let's do this. The puck is dropped. We're underway. And that pass goes off a stick. That pass doesn't go. Hammers it on net. That goes off a twig. Poked away in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it across. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And they're on the board as he tucks it into the back of the net here early.
I should pay closer attention. I was talking to the backup goalie, and all of a sudden, the puck's in the net. This is a tough shot. You don't have a lot of room because the goaltender can use his whole upper body to make the save. High stick, he gets beat again. That's a nice shot.
The Wolves were preaching good start before this one, and they've done that so far.
What a great start for them. They get aggressively after it in the first 5 minutes of this period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
The Comets gain control of it. Blocked in traffic. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards.
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
And he handles the cross-ice pass. Wrist shot from the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He's going to feel he missed one there. You don't get many chances that clean. The goalie turns it aside. Belanger's probably had a few saves tonight. He's felt better about than that one, but he got just enough of it to keep it out of the net.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Wolves lead it 1-0. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Vandis. Things starting to get a little physical out there. The Wolves take it along the wing. Takes control of the puck. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Vandis. And that goes wide of everything. Wally's got it in the defensive end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Here's a shot. Scores! That's two unanswered now.
They stayed right on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
You kick yourself in the tail after you miss a chance like this. Has to be on the net.
Here's a short pass to Noss. Handles the pass at center. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. The Wolves take it across the line. And a stick breaks that up. And now he moves it quickly to Noss. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Moves it to Wally. The Wolves move the puck in the defensive zone. Errant pass, and they can't connect. And the puck leaves the zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Icing's the call. You know the coaching staff's not going to love that one.
Well, I can think of about 3 plays he could have made other than that one, but hey, that's the way it goes. Now you need your centerman to win a draw. Belanger's made a great save here. That was a dangerous play.
Late goings of this period. The Wolves are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Now you got a chance to make something against a tired team.
Puck grab by Cracknell. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Big-time save on a big-time shot. And he regains control of the puck. Poked away at center ice. The Comets have it now. Quick feed to Cracknell. Can't get it to go. Broken up in the neutral zone by Korsak. To the front!
Whoa! That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Korshak's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Well, a one-sided contest through the first 20 minutes as it finally comes to an end.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Great start for one side, a disaster for the other. What does period number 2 offer? Let's find out as we're underway here. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Wolves comfortably in front after an aggressive, productive first period. They have this game in their hands.
Uses the force on that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Lefebvre. Slides it across to Cracknell. Moves the puck along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Korsak. Takes the feed. Slides the puck over. The Comets will play it from the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Cracknell. Sends a pass over. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area and the rebound is put away.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Moves the puck. With the blast. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Scoops up the puck now. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Turned aside with a glove. Wally stick handling in his own zone. The Wolves take it across the blue line. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Quick pass to Vandis. Trying to engage a little physicality here. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. His reflexes on display tonight.
Belanger's able to angle that save over to the corner so there's no rebound.
And makes the save. And he slides it quickly to Lefebvre. Slides it back to the blue line. Can't get it to go. Steps into it. Shuts him down. Takes the puck behind the net.
The D-zone team is out of gas. They can't get to the puck.
And he stands tall in goal. Couldn't complete the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. And we'll get a face-off after that save as the puck sails out of bounds.
Now, positionally, he's in the right spot here. That's a hard shot. He made it look rather easy.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Receives the pass. Denies him on the play. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Steps into it. And he denied that opportunity. Moves it quickly over to Coys. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Wow! He scores!
These are fun goals to score. You read that the goaltender's dropping into the butterfly, and you know you're going top shelf. You beat him over the glove. It feels great.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Wolves just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Korczak's won possession. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. Here's a short pass to Miller. One-timer! Big time stop there. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Handles it along the blue line. Second period nearly in the books here. And no luck on that pass attempt. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Well, the ice has sure looked tilted after 40 minutes of play as the second period comes to an end.
As a safety issue and courtesy to you, our fellow fans, please keep the items clear during gameplay and wait for a break in the action to leave or return to your seat.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is coming up, and it's coming up next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
The Comets have to avoid the panic with the puck at all costs. They've had a lot of possession, James. They just haven't done enough with it.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. A lot of offense in this one, mostly from one side. We've got 4-1 to score. Cracknell's won the draw. Rips it, and it comes up with the save. The Wolves slide it through center. Here's a blast. Oh, what a stop.
Belanger's played poorly. The forwards and defensemen have played poorly. You can wrap a bow around this one, James, and package it up. That's a bad night. Even though that puck is delivered with great velocity, that looks like a pretty easy stop for the goalie to make.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
That's a lot of hard work for him to make this stop because he's got to find the puck first before he can get his body in front of it.
Right to the middle, and that one's blocked. The Wolves take it along the wall. The Comets take possession here in the open ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Hammers a shot, and that goes off a player in front. Into the attacking area from the left side. Jabs the puck away. Grabs it at his own end. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves into the offensive zone. And he takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. The Comets win it. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Moves it to Vandis. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here he is with the backhander. Came up with the save on that play.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close, he takes away any room.
There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here.
Now you react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
You want to win the special teams battle almost every night. Well, the power play's first chance to check in here. We'll see what they can get done.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Comets move it in. Takes it to the net. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Nice job to escape the zone. The Comets gain possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Noss. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Quick feed to Noss. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here.
For the last 2 hours, it's been this same movie again. Great scoring chance, great stop.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Lambus. And he totally whiffs on that one. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
I liked everything about that power play, James, except the fact that they couldn't put it in the net. Everything about it looked really good.
Takes control of the puck.
Defensively, they're worn out. They can't get to the puck to clear the zone.
Lets it go. Nothing. The Comets gain control of the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Drives to the paint. Scores with a little added drink on the side.
I like when the bottle goes up in the air, how angry the goalie gets, like he slaps the bottle away. It's not the bottle's fault. Like, stop the puck, man.
Just the insult to injury with the bottle popped. Here in the late goings of the period, the Wolves lead it 4-2. The Comets win it. Puts it on goal with the stop.
When you're the offensive player, it seems like so much more work when you got to go hunt the puck down in the corner. That's a good save.
Nice pass. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
A little disappointing for the shooter here. You take what you think is a pretty good shot, and the goalie kind of easily sticks it aside. Doesn't feel very good.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Here's a shot. Puts it high.
Yeah, it sounds great. Hit the net, though, you got a better chance to score.
Under a minute to go in the third. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. From the right side, they gain the zone. There's another for the hit parade. Puts it on goal. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
You know when you're looking for a buddy in a crowded train station? Well, now you got to find a little puck through the bodies there. Good luck to you. Found it.
won the draw here in the offensive zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dumps it in. The Comets have it against the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. There's the whistle as the puck skips out of play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. A chance that an empty net goes awry, and we've got a face-off back at the other end.
Well, depending on how good your centerman is on the draw, I don't know if this is a very good play.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. How in the open ice?
You think you've got a lane? It is closed off.
That's all she wrote from this one. The fancy stats crew, the analytics people will probably be looking at this one and say the science makes no sense here.
Well, lots of times it doesn't, especially in one game. I mean, it's a close game. It goes on a couple of plays, and even though they didn't have the puck very much, they found a way to win.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.